Welcome to Sankal. Today we are going to solve the questions on the chapter linear programming problems according to your blueprint. Okay. So board exam nalli ee chapter ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ 6 marks question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು in general ಆಗಿ 5 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, but this is actually 6 mark question. So you will get one fixed mark question in your last part of the question paper. Okay, so we know already how to solve the constraints and how to plot the feasible region. We are going to solve these problems by corner point method. Okay, so let us see. Solve the following graphically and minimize and maximize the objective function 3x plus 9y for the given constraints. Okay, so first constraint ಏನಿದೆ x plus 3y less than or equal to 60. ಹೌದಾ, ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು less than or equal to 60 ಇದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ವಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು 60. ಹೌದಾ, ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಟು 60 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ 0 ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0 ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ x is 0, y is 60, y is 0, x is 20. So what are your points here to plot 60, 0 and 0, 20? So this is your first one. Next solve ಮಾಡೋಣ. Please make a correction. It is x plus y. Okay, so it is x plus y greater than or equal to 10. Also for this, if you put x and y both 0, you'll get 0 less than or equal to 60. So this solution will be towards the origin. This will be towards the origin. ಅದೇ ತರ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, x ಕೂಡ 10 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, y ಕೂಡ 10 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So the points are 10, 0 and 0, 10. Now if you put x and y both 0 here, you get 0 greater than or equal to 10. So for this constraint, the solution is away from the origin. Okay, the next constraint is x is less than or equal to y. ಈಗ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, inequality ನ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ x equals to y. ಈಗ what is the meaning of x equals to y? It is a identity function. That means the line passes through the origin. So when the line passes through the origin, the solution is not like away from the origin or towards the origin. Correct alva? So nanಈಗ x 0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y ಕೂಡ 0 ನೇ, x 10 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y ಕೂಡ 10 ನೇ, x 20 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y is also 20 only. So how to find the solution? What they say, what is the inequality? If it is x, this is x dash. If this is y, this is y dash. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, x is less than y. ಹೌದಾ, ಈಗ x is less than y ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ x dash. ಹೌದಾ, ಸೊ x dash and this y is positive. Here y is, x is negative and y is positive. That means the x is less than y on which part of the line? On the left side of the line. Correct? So e side ಇರೋದು ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, x and y both are equal. ಆದ್ರೆ constraint ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, x is less than y. So where x is less than y, x dash is less than y. That means towards the left of your given line. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು towards origin ಬಂತು, ಇದು away from origin ಬಂತು, ಇದು left of the line ಬಂತು. Okay, last constraint is x and y. Okay, this should be both greater than or equal to 0. Okay, let us see. So one by one, if we plot this, okay, if we plot this, first point ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, 60, 0 and 0, 20. So this is your first line. This was towards the origin. Next was 10, 10, 0, 10. Okay, so ಇದು 10, 0, ಇದು x ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು y ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, this is x dash and this is y dash. Okay, fine. So this is your next line. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಇದು away from the origin ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. So this is away from the origin, this is towards the origin. Last line ಯಾವ್ದಿತ್ತು, x equals to y which passes through the origin. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈನ್. ಹೌದಾ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈನ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ your feasible region. Yes, so for this what are the corner points, 0, 20, 0, 10, and this is the intersection of x equals to y and x plus y equals to 10. Since x equals to y, so here I'll get 2x equals to 10, so x equals to 5. If x is 5, y is also 5. So this point is the intersection 5, 5. Now this point is also your corner point for the feasible region. This is the intersection of which line? X plus 3y equals to 60, and it is the intersection of x equals to y. Correct? So if x equals to y, I can write this as what? X plus 3x equals to 60. That means 4x equals to 60, that means x equals to 15. If x equals to 15, y is also 15. So this is the corner point. What are the corner points you get here? 4 corner points you are getting. If you substitute here in the corner point 0, 10 andre 90 ಆಯ್ತು. 5 into 3 15 plus 45 60 ಆಯ್ತು. Here it is 45 plus 135 180 ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಕ್ತು? 9 into 20 180 ಆಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? The question is find the maximum value. So here you are getting the maximum value as 180. Therefore 180 is the, okay, statement tumba important. Therefore 180 is the maximum value of z at 2 points, which are the 2 points 15, 15 and 0, 10, 20. That is maximum value occurs, okay, since you are getting at 2 points, so it is maximum value occurs at every point joining the line, okay, join of every point on the line, okay, on the line joining the points. What are the points here? 15, 15 and 0, 20. So this should be a conclusion is very important. 6 marks nalli conclusion ge 1 mark irutte. Okay, next, solve the following graphically, minimize and maximize. Okay, ಎರಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ maximize 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು, minimum value 60 ಆಯ್ತು at a point 5, 5. Okay, next. So here also they are asking both for the objective function 5x plus 10y subjected to the constraints. Okay, so one by one solve ಮಾಡೋಣ constraints. First one is x plus 2y less than or equal to 120. So first ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಇದನ್ನ equal to 120 ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ. If x is y is 0, x is 120, similarly you will get this. Okay, here if you put both as 0, for this the solution is towards the origin. Okay, for this first one. Next constraint, x plus y greater than or equal to 60. Andre x 60 barutte, y 60 barutte, greater than or equal to 0 idu, so second ge away from the origin barutte. Third constraint enide, x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 0. Andre equality na ನೀವು ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, x equals to 2y. If x is 0, y is 0. ಹೌದಾ? If x is 0, y is 0, that means it is a line that passes through the origin. If it passes through the origin, that means ಇಲ್ಲಿ away ಮತ್ತೆ towards ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೇ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಾ? So it is a line. X is 2 times of y. X is 2 times of y. ಹೌದಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, y ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, so it will be little bit inclined towards the x-axis, passing through the origin, but identity function ಅಲ್ಲ, x will be leaned little bit towards the x-axis because x is 2 times of y. ಅಂದ್ರೆ if x is 20, y is half of that. ಹೌದಾ? Because you can write y equals to x by 2. Correct ಅಲ್ವಾ? If it is 40, this is 20. ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಇದ್ರೆ y ಏನಾಯ್ತು 10 ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? ಇದು 40 ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು 20 ಆಯ್ತು. So the line is leaned towards x axis a little bit. Now how to find the solution? ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 0. Correct ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, so for this of course it passes through the origin. Now you have to take how many quadrants you will get? 4 quadrants. Of course x and y both are greater than or equal to 0. How will you find the solution? Where the solution is, whether at the right of the line or whether at the left of the line. Yes, okay, now we know that this is x, y, x dash y. Okay na? ಈಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಒರಿಜಿನ್. ಒಂದ್ ಯಾವ್ದು, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ವೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆರ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರಿನಾ? ಸೊ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ 0, y is 0. If x is 20, suppose this is 20, then y is 10. If x is 40, then y is 20. If x is 60, okay, then y is 30, like this. So here you have 1 point, here you have 1 point, here you have 1 point. Sorry, so something like this you will get the straight line. Yes, so this is the line of x equals to 2y or x minus 2y greater than or equal to 0. Yes, so now take any certain points on this x, y, x dash and y. Sarina? Okay. So suppose I take one point here minus 10 and 10. Okay. Because minus 10 and plus 10 are on x dash y and the left of the line. ಈಗ ಏನಿದೆ x minus 2y greater than or equal to 0. x minus 10 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ, y 10 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಇದೆಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 20. ಹೌದಾ? So minus 30 is greater than or equal to 0, which is not. Since it is not true, definitely the solution will be on the right of the line. ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ರೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ 60 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೇ this point. Okay, what is this point? 40 comma 10. Okay, so this point is 40 comma 10. So if you take 40 comma 10, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು 40 minus 10 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20. Okay, so 20 greater than 0. So inequality satisfies. That means your solution is on the right of the line. Okay, so if you plot, this is your line. So first line 60 comma of course the first was 60 and 60 alva. 120 and 60. So 120 and 60, and this solution was towards the origin. The first one was towards the origin. The second one was away from the origin. So this is away from the origin. And for this x minus 2y, it is a line passing through the origin. Yav kade bantu? Right side of the line anta bantu. Right side of the line andre iga nimdu solution region yavadaito? Idu nimdu solution region. So for this it is a bounded, and what are the corner points? ಒಂದು 0,60, ಒಂದು 0,120. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದಾವೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಯಾವುದು? ಈಗ ಡಿ ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನ ನೀವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ದ ಫಿಸಿಬಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಆಸ್ ಶೋನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಿಗರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ x plus 2y equals to 120 and C is the intersection of x minus 2y equals to 0. So let's try to 2x equals to 120. That means x is 60. So if x is 60, okay, C another x is 60 aito. If x is 60, then y will be 30. So this point is 60, 30. If D point another, yavadru the intersection of D is the intersection of your another line. Okay, one to x minus 2y the intersection ide. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು 60, 60 ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? What is your one more? X plus y equals to 60. Correct? So this is minus minus minus. So what you'll get here? 3y equals to 60. ಅಂದ್ರೆ y ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 20. So y 20 ಆದ್ರೆ x ಅನ್ನೋದು 40. Okay, so this is 20. Please make a correction. This is 40 and 20. Yes, so now these are your corner points. Corner points ನ substitute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಿಕ್ತು 0,60, 0, 120, 0. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಒಂದು 60, 0, ಒಂದು 60, 0, 120, 0, 40, 20, 60, 30. These are your corner points. Sorry. So the objective function was 5x plus 10y. So 5 into 60, 300 ಆಯ್ತು. 120 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 600 ಆಯ್ತು. This is 5 into 6. 5 into 6 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 300 plus 30 into 10 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 300, 600 ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ 5 into 4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 200 plus 200, 400 ಆಯ್ತು. The question was maximum and minimum. So minimum is 300. Therefore, what is your conclusion? Therefore, the minimum value of z is 300 at the point 60, 0, and the maximum value is 600 at all the points join on the line joining the points 120, 0 and 60, 30. That's your conclusion. Okay, next. Yes, Similarly, solve the following graphically, minimize and maximize. ಎರಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ for the objective function x plus 2y subjected to the constraints. Okay, so here the constraints are given. The first constraint is x plus 2y greater than or equal to 100. ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ 100 ಗೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ x 100 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ if you put y as 0. If you put x as 0, y ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 50 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So your points are 100, 0 and 0, 50. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ the solution will be away from the origin, correct? Because your inequality is greater than or equal to 100. If you put x and y both as 0, this is away from the origin. Next ಏನಿದೆ 2x plus y less than or equal to 200. So if you equate it to 200 and if you put y as 0, x is 100, y will be 200. These are your points. Since this is less or equal to, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ towards the origin ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ? And the last point is very important. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ 2x minus y is less than or equal to 0. ಇದನ್ನ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು 2x equals to y. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ x if you put 0, y is also 0 only because 2x equals to y. That means it is a line that passes through the origin. But here y is 2 times of x. Andre x 20 adre y 40 agutte. It passes through the origin but it is more inclined towards y axis. Okay. Iga since it is passing through the origin, idralli ave matte towards baralla. Yen ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇದು ಲೈನ್ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ right of the line and left of the line. Okay, so you take any 2 points on any one system. ಈಗ ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾನು x dash ಮತ್ತೆ y ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, say this is say -10 and +10 ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, substitute here x is -10. Okay, x is -10, so ಇದು -20 ಆಯ್ತು. y we have taken 10, so ಇದೆಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು -30. Is -30 less than 0? Yes. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ of course your solution will be on x dash y ಅಂದ್ರೆ left of the line. Okay, so left of the line ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ದು third solution ಆಯ್ತು. Next x and y both greater than or equal to 0. ಈಗ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ one by one. First line ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು 100 and 50. So this is 100 and this is 50. Okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ line 50 ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಿದು, this is 50. Okay, next point was, and where was the solution of this? This was towards the origin. Okay, next point is 100 and 200. Okay, 100 and 200, and the first one was away from the origin. Okay, and the next one is what 100 and 200. howda? So 100 and 200 ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ this should be more like 200 and it was towards the origin. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು left of the side ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂತು. So this is your visible region which is bounded. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಏನೇನಾಯ್ತು, ಇದು 0,200 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದು 0,50 ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ x minus 2y equals to 0 and it is the intersection of two x plus y. Okay, 2x plus y equals to 200. Yes, so if you solve this you are going to get, if I multiply this with 2, so 2x minus 4y equals to 0, 2x plus y equals to 200. So this is minus, so I get here minus 5y equals to minus 200, that is y equals to 40. Correct? So here I get y as 40. So if y is 40, your x value will be what? 40. Idu 160 andre 8. Correct? Yes. Yes. So this say So this was your feasible region. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಇದು 0,200 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು 0,50 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Now this, if this is A, B, C, D, A is your feasible region. ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Therefore A, B, C, D is a feasible region with corner points A of 0,200, B of 0,50, C and D. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ D ಅನ್ನೋದು, this is 2x minus y equals to 0 line. Okay, D is the intersection of 2x minus y equals to 0 and 2x plus y equals to 200. correct? So ಅದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ x 50 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, y 100 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And C is the intersection point of 2x minus y equals to 0 and x plus 2y equals to 100. So ಅದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ x 20 ಆಯ್ತು. x 20 ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? y 40 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So what are your corner points here? Here are your corner points. ಒಂದು 0,50, 20,40, 50,100, 0,200. ಏನು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ x plus 2y. ಸೊ 2 into 50 100 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 plus 80 100 ಆಯ್ತು. 50 plus 200 250 ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 into 200 400 ಆಯ್ತು. ಕೇಳಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಬೋತ್. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ 400 at a point 0,200 and the minimum value is 100 at all the points on the line joining the points 0,50 and 20,40 should be a conclusion. Okay, so ishtu nimdu conclusion ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮೂರು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, passing through the origin. Okay, similarly next question, let us see. Solve the following graphically, minimize and maximize both for the objective function 3x plus 4y subjected to the constraint. So first constraint ಏನಿದೆ? x plus 2y less than or equal to 8. ಇದನ್ನ equate to 8 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ x 8,0, this is 0,4. ಇದು of course inequality less than or equal to 0 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರಿಂದ ನೀವು x ಮತ್ತೆ y both when you put 0, it will, the solution will be towards the origin. Next 3x plus 2y. So x will be 4,0. This is 0,6. Of course, this will also be towards the origin. And the constraints are x and y both are greater than or equal to 0. So, ಏನೇನ್ points ಸಿಕ್ತು? 8,4 and 4,6. So 8,4 ಮತ್ತೆ 4,6 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು 8 and 4. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 8 ಬರಬೇಕಿದ್ದು 8 and 4 and one more is 4 and 6 ಇತ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? 4 and 6. So here it is 8 and here it is 4. Here it is 4 and here it is 6. Okay, both were towards the origin. Both were towards the origin andre, so this will be a solution region because both were towards the origin. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ corner points ಆಯ್ತು? ಒಂದು 0,0, 0,4, 4,0 and this is the intersection of both the lines. Correct? So intersection of both the lines. ಯಾವ್ದು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅದು? ಒಂದು 3x plus 2y equals to 12 and x plus 2y equals to 8. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು? 2x ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 2 ಆಯ್ತು. x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2 ಆದ್ರೆ y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ because 8 minus 2 is 6. So y will be 3. So these are your corner points. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. therefore OABC. therefore this was our solution region. OABC. O is your feasible region with corner points A of 4,0, B of 2,3, C of 0,4 and O of 0,0. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಇದು ಒಂದು 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು minus 3x. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇದು minus 3x plus 4y. Please make a correction. This is minus 3x plus 4y. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ -3 into 4 -12 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 into ಇದು -6 plus 12 ಆಯ್ತು, which is 6, and this is 4 into 4 16. The question was minimum. Okay, so minimum ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ -12 is the minimum point at 4,0 and maximum is 16 at 0,4. That should be a solution. Next, maximize 4x plus y subjected to the constraint x plus y less than 50. ಈಗ x 50 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, y 50 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, towards the origin ಬರುತ್ತೆ of course. Next is 3x plus y less than 90. ಇದನ್ನ equate to 90 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ x 30 ಬಂತು y 90 ಬಂತು since it is less than towards the origin ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೌದಾ and x and y both are non negative so ಇವಾಗ ಏನೇನಾಯ್ತು 50, 50 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 50 ಮತ್ತೊಂದು 50 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದೇ ತರ 30 and 90 so this is 30 and this is 90 both are towards the origin the solution would be ಇಲ್ಲಿ shaded region ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ this will be a solution region it is bounded so what are the corner points say this is a o b okay say either a b c anta ankonಡ್ರೆ therefore the bounded region is a o c b a with corner points a of 0 50 o of 0 0 c of 30 0 and b is the intersection point ಹೌದಾ so ಇದು intersection point ಅನ್ನ solve ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ if I solve this what it is intersection point of both so this is minus 2x so this is 40 ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ x ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 20 ಆಯ್ತು x 20 ಆದ್ರೆ y will be 30 therefore these are your corner points ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ OABC is the visible region determined by the following corner points ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಿಬೇಕು everything includes your 6 marks okay so this is z equals to 4x plus y z equals to 4x plus y was your constraint objective function so ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಆಯ್ತು 4 into 30 120 ಆಯ್ತು ಇದು 80 plus 30 110 ಆಯ್ತು ಇದು 50 ಆಯ್ತು so maximum value ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 120 at a point 30 0 therefore 120 is the maximum value of z at 120 0 next similarly solve the following graphically z equals to 600x plus 400y subjected to the constraint x plus 2y less than or equal to 12 equate to 12 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ x 12 ಆಯ್ತು y 6 ಆಯ್ತು 2x plus y ಇದು less than or equal to 12 ಇದೆ ಇದು towards the origin ಇರುತ್ತೆ of course okay next 2x plus y less than or equal to 12 ಅಂದ್ರೆ x 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ y 12 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ equate to 12 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ x ನ 0 ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ y ನ 0 ಹಾಕಿ next ಇದು 4x plus 5 7 ಅಲ್ಲ 5 less than or equal to 20 ಅಂದ್ರೆ x 5 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ y 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ this will also be towards the origin only because when you put x and y both as less than 0 it will be less than or equal to 20 all are towards the origin and x and y both are non-negative ಹೌದಾ okay since all are towards the origin here ಇದು z equals to please make a correction ಇದು last ಅದು greater than or equal to 20 okay na greater than or equal to 20 ಅಂದ್ರೆ away from the origin ಆಯ್ತು so this shaded region is your solution part okay ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ this is the solution ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ a ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ b ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ c ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ d ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ e ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ what is your bounded visible region a b c d e okay with corner points a of 0 6 b of 0 4 c of 5 0 d of 6 0 and e is the intersection ಯಾವುದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರದ್ದು intersection ಇದು first line x plus 2y equals to 12 ಆಮೇಲೆ second line 2x plus y equals to 12 correct ಅಲ್ವಾ so this is the intersection of these 2 points okay so if I multiply this with 2 I'll get here 2x plus 4y equals to 24 and it is the intersection of 2x plus y equals to 12. Sarina? So if I take this, what I'll get here? 3y equals to 12, that is y equals to 4. If y equals to 4, that means it is 8. 8, 12 minus 8 is 4. X is also 4. So what are the corner points here? 4, 4. Hence, by writing all ABCD is the feasible region, this is Z equals to, okay? So 0, 4, 0, 6, 4, 4, 6, 0, 5, 0 were your corner points. ಇದನ್ನ substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 into 4 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 16. So 1600. 6 into 4 2400 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದು 2400 plus 1600 ಹೌದಾ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 4000 ಆಯ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 6, 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3600 ಆಯ್ತು. 5, 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3000 ಆಯ್ತು. ಕೇಳಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನು? ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 4000 at 4, 4 and the minimum value of Z is 1600 at 0, 4. Okay, so this is your final solution. Next, solve the following graphically, maximize and minimize. 10,500x plus 9,000y is the constraint, sorry, objective function. For the constraint x plus y less than 50, 2x plus y less than 80. Both are less than, okay, and x and y are non-negative. So x plus y equals to 50 andre x ಮತ್ತೆ y ಎರಡು 50 ಆದ್ವು. 2x plus y equals to 80 andre x 40 ಆಯ್ತು, y 80 ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? Now since both are less than, ಹೌದಾ? Since both are less than, that means ನಿಮ್ಗೆ x ಮತ್ತೆ y ಎರಡು 0 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ less than ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಟ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ both are towards the origin. So this shaded region that you can see is the final feasible region, and x and y are both non-negative. So here 0, 50, here 40, 0, and this is the intersection of both the lines. Okay, both the lines andre if I solve these two lines, 2x plus y equals to 80, x plus y equals to 50. So ideshtayitu, x equals to 30 aitu. Sarina? So if x is 30, y will be 20. So what is the feasible region? Therefore idana A, say B, C, O ankonಡ್ರೆ, therefore OABCO is your feasible region with the corner points 0, 0, 0, 50, B is 30, 20, and C is 40, 0. Everything you have to write, okay? And if I take this, the objective function was Z equals to 10,500x plus 9,000y. 0 ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದಂತೂ 0 ನೇ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸರಿನಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 0, 50 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9 into 5 45,000 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? ಇದು 9 into 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 18. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟು 30, ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟು 30. ಸೊ ಇದು 15, 1, 3. Okay, so plus this much will give you 14, yes, so 4,95,000. Last 4 into this much, okay, 10,500. 10,500. 42,000. Correct? Okay, so 42,000 is correct. Keliro question, maximize and minimize. Therefore, the maximum value is 4,95,000 at 30, 20, and minimum value is 0 at 0, 0. This should be a solution. Complete solution carries marks. Next. Okay, so the objective function is 3x plus 2y subjected to the constraint x plus 2y less than or equal to 12, 3x plus y less than 15. Okay, so clear ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ x value 10, first constraint 10 and 5, second constraint 5 and 15, both are less than, okay, ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ x plus 2y. So here we get 0 less than 20 towards the origin. This is 3x plus y less than 15. That means 0 is less than 15. For the solution part, you get towards the origin. And x and y both are non-negative. Okay, so this is your shaded region, feasible region, which is bounded. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಾಯ್ತು? 0, A, B, C, A is your feasible region where O is 0, 0, A is 5, 0, C is 0, 5 and D is the intersection of both. Sarina? So intersection of both andre if I solve both, okay, so this if I multiply with 3, okay, what I'll get here, 3x plus 6y equals to 30. Yes, so this is minus 5y ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ minus ಬರುತ್ತೆ, so 5y equals to 15 ಅಂದ್ರೆ y ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು, 3 ಆಯ್ತು. If y is 3, here I'll get 12, so 12 by 3 andre 4. Okay, so the intersection point is 4. So now the corner points are these. 0 gantu 0 ne barutte. Here actually you have to include 0, 0 also. 0 ಆಯ್ತು. 5 andre 5 into 3 andre 15 ಆಯ್ತು. Next, this is 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6 andre 18 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದು 10 ಆಯ್ತು. ಸರಿನಾ? So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ maximum value ಯಾವುದು? Maximum value is 18 and minimum value is 0. Yes, so this is how you have to solve. These are the problems based on, so few examples we did on passing through the origin and few examples we completed on what, bounded regions.